Um, Man United was successful. It was an amazing career for you. You know, you won everything in football and you done well. Now, life after Man United, especially being at a club at that high, you know, how was that life after it, being at the greatest club? Like, what does life look like for someone that's left Man United and then either goes to a smaller club or retires or just stops football in general? Like, what is
Um,
that life like?
and then for me personally, I think leaving Manchester United was always going to be tough.
Mm,
You know, Manchester United is the pinnacle
yeah, it
of
is.
football. I
Yeah,
mean,
of
it's
course.
one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest.
Hmm.
You know, season in season out, you're battling to win, and
Mm,
I've always been brought up on that mentality, you know,
hmm.
winners mentality.
Mm.
Parents bring me, you know,
Was
maybe.
you all like that at the club? Was it ingrained
Oh
in every
man,
player there?
I think it was ingrained in every player. I think the manager did a job whereby he brought in players who had that mentality,
Mm,
wanted to win,
right.
do anything to win,
Mm,
you know, and do it in a way whereby being very proud of it.
mm,
So, like I said, and then to move on from Manchester United it was difficult. I'm
mm,
not gonna lie, but for me, when you grow up with parents telling you, look, don't settle for second best, you know, don't sit around taking money if you're not earning money.
wow.
I mean, my dad always used to say that to me: go to work,
Mm,
sick, go
mm.
to work.
Go to work. Yeah,
I'm
old
saying,
school. Mm,
saying, I'm like, yo, no days off.
mm.
I remember when I was younger, my dad never used to have a day off. My dad could be sick,
He's still going in.
still going to work.
Mm,
I was like, yo, pops, you're not well. No, 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 you're going to work. Yeah, man, yeah, man. You know?
mm,
And my granddad was the same.
mm.
And they always used to say to me from when I was young, yeah, don't let anyone earn money for you. You earn your own money.
Wow.
It's
So that
that
was
simple.
modeled to you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
earn your own money.
Mm,
You know, don't be proud if someone makes money for you and gives it to you. Go
mm.
and do it yourself.
No handouts.
Yeah.
Love that.
So my mentality at Manchester United when I wasn't playing the games I wanted to play and pride kicked in. I listened, my granddad was saying to me, my dad was saying to me, even though my granddad had passed by then,
Mm,
my dad always used to say to me, so that was always in the back of my head. Earn your own money.
mm,
Don't rely on anybody.
mm,
So pride kicked in and I said, yo, I'm sitting on the bench, I'm watching games. I might get 10 minutes. I might play against a Bolton on the Saturday. We've got
mm,
Real Madrid on the Wednesday or Tuesday.
mm.
I'm not going to be playing.
Right.
I'm like,
You didn't feel like you contributed.
yeah,
Mm,
I
mm,
can't. I can't do that. I
mm,
can't. I've been brought up. My granddad and my dad tell me, work. So
mm.
my mentality was work,
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 work.
work.
Mm,
I just set myself up. Can't do it.
mm,
I remember saying to the boss, I need to move. I need to play games. I need to feel that, yeah, I'm contributing and
mm.
giving my all. And I remember the boss said, yeah, Coley, man.
I respect it.
Yeah,
Mm,
you don't have to go anywhere. And he
mm,
kept saying to me, no, 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 you can't go, you can't go. And then one day he said to me, you know what, your pride's going to kill you in the end. But I'm going to let you go.
mm.
And I remember saying to my boss, as a man, if I don't have my pride, what do I have?
Wow. Big
Yeah,
statement.
yeah, what's a man without his pride?
Mm, mm.
And you know, black men as well,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't have pride.
Mm. But balance though,
Yeah,
because too much pride also can be detriment to you.
yeah, yeah. And
Mm,
I look back on my career and I'll be very honest.
mm,
Yeah, at times my
mm,
pride has killed me.
mm.
But then I look myself in the mirror and I say to myself, who are you if you don't have it?
Mm,
I mean, the
mm.
way your parents have dealt with you, the way
Yeah.
your dad, your granddad, your mom brought you up,
Mm,
not to sit around and like
mm.
take
It
handouts.
became like a part of your identity
Yeah,
to
yeah,
somewhat.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And people might look at me and throughout my career and say I'm arrogant, you know, I'm surly, I'm this, I'm
Mm,
that. You don't know me. You don't know how I've grown up.
yeah,
You
you
don't know
don't know.
what's got me into this position to whereby you can even say that about me.
Mm,
You know, so yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, I understand. Cool. So after football, retiring, I can't even imagine what that felt like because you've been playing football what, 20 years,
Mm,
so that's all you've known, and then now you've woke up and you're not playing the sport anymore.
mm.
Um, how was that?
I'll be honest, it didn't really bother me at the time.
Mm,
I've made my mind up that I'm ready. And once you make your mind
mm,
up, you make your mind up. So I was ready to do that.
mm-hmm.
I knew the generation of football was changing, and I just said to myself, yeah, I'm ready to retire now.
Okay, so you kind of like mentally prepared for it.
Yeah,
Mm,
I wasn't sure what I was gonna do.
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't. I knew I didn't want to go into management. I knew
Wasn't for you, sort of
management
thing.
wasn't for me due to the fact that I always said to myself, if I come across someone like me, I don't know how I'm going to deal with him.
Mm.
You know, because I was a manager's nightmare. I mean, I'm very honest about it. You know, I speak my mind. I mean, someone pissed me off, I told them.
Call it as it is,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I said management's out the window. Did a bit of coaching. Did my UEFA B. And then I'm like, nah, this is not for me. I can't have someone never played the game tell me how to coach.
Right.
I made my mind up, nah, after my UEFA B. I'm
Cool,
done
yeah.
with that. Sat around, and I remember, like I said, my ex-partner at the time said to me, oh, there's no point being in the house with me because I've got my life. And when she said that to me, I went, oh, okay.
Right.
Now man's got to go out there and find something to do. So like I said, I was all kicking my feet for a minute. And then Man United said to me, "Yo, Coles, we want you to come back and start doing some stuff with the club." And I'm like, no, that's not really me. And I remember the woman I spoke to said, "No, Coley, you'll be good at it. Come on, just try it once. And if you don't fancy it, you don't have to do it again." I kept saying, no. They said, "Oh, come on, Coley, just do it." So I said, "All right, then I'll try it." And unfortunately, I'm still in that position now whereby I'm still doing the same role. So without that, that young lady asked me to do that role, you know, I'm not quite sure what I'd end up doing.